So what is going on, guys? It's your boy Unthought, and today I actually want to talk about, we're gonna be talking about Jumex, and no, not the Jews, um, the quote unquote rapper, which his real name is Mark. So now remember this, guys. Remember his name. You'll see why. Now I know this is weird because I'm a gaming channel, but here in Unthought and at the Unthought channel, bro, we cover everything. So yeah, the main reason why I want to cover this is because Jumex was one of my top 5 artists at one point. I actually really love his music, and if you don't believe me, here's a screenshot of my Google Slides from school. Not just that, I also find the story pretty interesting. How he got to where he was, and what's happening with him right now. So this boy has been gone missing for quite a while now. At the time of this recording, it's been at least 6 months or almost 6 months since I've heard from him. If you don't know Jumex, he's an emo rapper with a style similar to Lil Peep. Those middle schoolers with Bart Simpson's profile pictures listen to. Yeah, that. Anyways, this man kind of popped off around 2018 to around early 2019 for the wrong reasons. But Jumex's first appearance onto the internet was back in 2017 or 2016. To be honest, I'm not really sure. So he was featured on World Star for smoking weed in his class. Yep, this man has some big balls, dude.
So, last shape of free falling object is given by the
World Star, let's go!
Mark.
Gang shit, you know how it is. They didn't think I would do this. They didn't think I would do this. They didn't think I would do this. Let's go. Gang.
The reason he popped up was because people were so quick to notice that he was an obvious industry plant. Like Baby Goth and Billie Eilish. Those are some examples of, some industry plants. I personally don't have a problem with industry plants like other people do. I feel like people shouldn't hate on industry plants as much as they do, because they're just people getting opportunities. But sometimes it can be a bit exaggerated, and you'll see how. Let's be real, guys. If a label offered you a spot and guaranteed success, I mean, you would take it. I mean, who wouldn't? Want to know how obvious it was that he was an industry plant? This man just appeared out of fucking thin air on YouTube with a music video. So this man went from being a small, your average SoundCloud rapper with the name Lil Jumex, with low budget and low quality music.
How could you love me when you never see me? My heart filled with sadness, my body.
Music to dropping bangers like this with high end and high quality music videos directed by fucking Taco, dude.
No sound, bleach me, burn me, bleach me, burn me. Yeah. I could never find her. She's always hiding, never.
And this happened this probably happened in a matter of weeks or months. Shit, maybe even fucking days, dude. But he even got to do features with Travis Baker, Lil Xan. His label Cortan Records, which is the name of his label, was to be honest, they did a pretty good job managing him, publicity wise and marketing wise. He even went on tour. He went in China, I believe, and he also did a little concert at Chicago, which is where he's from. And I think he even performed a day in Vegas where other bigger celebrities, like Lil Uzi Vert and other, big rappers, J. Cole and other people. I'll put up a poster so you can see. But like the sad thing about it is that nobody fucking knew who he was, so the crowd was just dead. Dropped 2 albums that I believe they're called Loner and Lover, which aren't really bad in my opinion. I'll give them a 6.5 out of 10. They weren't bad, and they weren't the greatest. So anyways, this man went missing, and the last song he appeared in was Breakable, which is an EDM song by DJ Keizo. I think that's how you pronounce it. So yeah, which is a pretty good EDM song. Not gonna lie, Jumex fits perfectly there. So this man has been quiet for 6 months, and his fucking fan base just think he's dead. Nobody's heard from him. And I recently came across an Instagram, a live Instagram post or whatever on YouTube by Love Burns, which is thought to believe Jumex's clothing line. I've seen it before, and I really thought it was his. but turns out it's not. First, let me tell you about SBS, which I forgot to mention you about. SBS, aka Sad Boy Suffer, is a group that Jumex created, I believe. I don't know if anybody else created it or it was just Jumex. But in this group, there are two really small rappers involved that are Jumex's friends. They are Young Conundrum and Sad Crowd. I think the clothing line is also involved in the group because in the live they say they're involved, so I'm guessing they're there. And Jumex just made the clothing line part of SBS or something like that. So basically, what Jumex did was snake all of these guys on SBS and the clothing line. Jumex just let the drugs get to him, in the fame. I'm pretty sure mostly the drugs though, because that's what Travis explained a lot about. So Jumex had been taking over the clothing line, who the real owner is a guy named Travis McCluskey. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry. So they basically shared the Instagram account, the Love Burns Instagram account. And according to Travis, Jumex never helped the brand in any kind of way. He would only use the account to promote himself, and that was just pretty much it. Pretty scummy in my opinion. Like if you have this clothing brand, you want to at least promote it or something. Do something for it. So yeah, Jumex and Travis had gotten into an argument about business, what the next move was gonna be, just business. And I guess the argument got pretty heated to the point where Jumex actually booted Travis out of the Love Burns account and threatened Travis, Conundrum, and Sad Crowd. So Travis has actually like 3 Instagram accounts, for 3 different brands, Love Burns, and I forgot the other name of the 2 of them. So Jumex just snatched these accounts away and wasn't gonna give them back. Eventually, Travis did get access back to him and locked them. But he also he threatened Travis and Conundrum and Sad Crowd and leaked their addresses and phone numbers, which is a childish thing to do and pretty scummy. Again, like that, you don't do that, dude. And then not just that, Jumex apparently had access to Conundrum's music along with Sad Crowd's, so he deleted their music. Jumex was not involved in these songs whatsoever. These were their own personal songs they made themselves. So Jumex just completely deleted that, try to shut them down, I guess, because he also tried copywriting them as well. And then I guess Travis stated that he tried ending things in good terms, but Jumex would just not bother. Also, a pretty interesting statement that Travis said is that Jumex's manager actually is getting involved or got involved in this and could be possibly dropped from his label. He didn't say he got dropped, it's possible. Which is what probably happened in my opinion, because people have discovered Jumex's alt SoundCloud and Instagram account. So where he goes by a different name as Goodnight Mark, and what's Jumex's real name, Mark. And not just that, his profile picture is a picture of Jumex, and he's gone live on there before, and it's Jumex. So Jumex, aka Goodnight Mark, has been releasing music under this name, which is still pretty good quality. Who the fuck is? So yeah, he's been releasing music as Goodnight Mark, and still pretty good quality. And I also noticed that I went back to Jumex's Instagram account and he deleted everything. There's nothing there. There's just one post that says "I'm your ex best friend" or something like that, which is, I guess, like a little goodbye. But I'm not sure if he's gonna come back as Jumex or he's gonna go under this name. Also, there were some speculations about Jumex, being a pedophile. He was in sexual relationships with underage girls, although there isn't enough evidence to prove this is true. So for right now, they're just rumors. So don't take this for granted. I don't know if this is completely true, but those are just speculations of other people. So basically, I just think Jumex just threw his career away and is trying to go all the way back up. That's what it seems like to me. He threw his career away. He knows he messed up. He lost everything. So now he's just trying to grow back again under a different name. So, and this just really sucks to me because I really thought Jumex was a wholesome guy. Just because, I used to keep up with him a lot. And he would always talk about positivity. And he was a nice guy in general. So I was like, damn, why do people hate this guy? He's, pretty cool and pretty chill. And his music isn't so bad either. But, this just goes to show that you can't take anything or everybody for granted. So this was the untold story of Jumex, and I will link the live where Travis spoke about everything down in the description. It would be the first link, because I didn't exactly cover every little thing, but Travis goes a little bit more into detail with that. So if you wanna check that out, it's gonna be down the link in the description. So anyways, guys, thank you for joining. If you guys want me to do more videos like this instead of just gaming 24/7, I'll be happy to. You can guys go follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/Anthought. I stream there a lot. No. Go subscribe, go join our Discord, guys. It's pretty dead right now. We're trying to revive it again for Team Equinox. But yeah, if you guys like this video, slap a like. And I actually want to know you guys' opinion. Like, if you know Jumex, I want to know your opinion on this. So comment it down. I'll be reading through them, and I'll probably answer you and stuff if you have any questions. Because I feel like some people are gonna ask about the fucking Billie Eilish shit. She is an industry plant. I don't care what you say, she is. Follow him. I personally don't hate him. I don't like him anymore as much as I used to. But I don't hate him. His music is still pretty good. I'm just kind of sad that he turned out to be this way. But yeah, that was it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.
Just leave me for somebody else.